moving. To anybody still confused as to what he was doing. Make about the hood, the kid was trapped. The red line and the probably the clowns if you live by black. I don't think they hear me though. Okay. Gentrify your own hood, but these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. But anybody still confused as to what he was doing. The neighborhood designed that he was trapped. They red liners who probably the clowns if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan back. So now we fighting over scraps. Crabs in the barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel. They ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gon' act like we act. It ain't easy to get out the barrel if we stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached, they can pull everybody out. I was doing just that. I told neighborhood niggas to stay close. $100 million on your schedule, lay low. Tell your team to be on point in the places that they go. I never dreamed to get killed in the place that they call home. Let me go get in power, we keep the source. Y'all have to run off from the plug, so of course. That ain't it, that's a means to the end. Me and my team was playing the plug and had a plan. Sometimes we was only making 1,000 a joint. That ain't no money, but that ain't the point. So those 92 bricks was only 92 down. So y'all can close your mouth, it ain't nothing for y'all to wow. But it is something to study. We was chasing our goals, not chasing money. Niggas chasing hoes, we find that funny. I pulled up in the roads, that hoe gon' want me. But I don't want no hoe, I want a wife. Somebody bounce these ideas off at night. I be going to sleep hoping they'd visit me. That young king had a lot of jewels to split with me. But we ain't gotta leave the hood physically. But we gotta leave that shit mentally. Somehow,
someday, get up out the hood someday. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
It's shaking.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for 50 episodes, you heard?
55.
We in the fucking building, man.
12.
That's a fact, man. I really feel good about this shit, 50. Man. That's why I got the guard on, Cole. You know what I'm saying? The guard MC, my son got the fight the power hat on, you know what I'm saying?
We fought the power, man. We made it.
We on our shit, man. I just want to congratulate ourselves for episode 50, you know what I mean? This is episode 50 right here, man. It's
episode 50.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? Cole, good looking for coming on this journey with me. You know I love you, bro. You already know that. That's a fucking fact.
It's only the beginning, though.
Yeah, man. We got to get to that 100. You know what I mean? I look at it like, we on Channel 9 and we need to get syndicated, you know what I'm saying? So we get them residual checks every night. We need to get at least to episode 100, man. But
we gonna be there.
Yeah, this shit feel good,
before
man.
This year's over.
Halfway 50, you know what I'm saying? I like that round number right there. I like that number. But yeah, we back up in this bitch, man. We just had a nice interview. The last episode 49, LXD, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? RB and Mizzle for
sending us that artist through, man.
Yeah, man, that's a fact.
Bro,
how you feeling, Cole? What's going on, man?
I'm great, man. I'm fucking great. It's my time. It's my season. It's about to be Memorial Day weekend. I mean, it's summertime.
Yeah, man.
It's about to be nice weather, sundresses, crop tops.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Check these chicks' feet out. See who got nice feet.
See who got the ashy toes. Who's been hiding them all winter.
Fact. Shout out to Mike Fuego on the 1 and 2s. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fuego.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 50. How you feeling about it, Mike?
Yeah.
Man, we here. Hold on.
There we go. Finally.
We in the building, son. You already know what it is. The Don Core D Drican Hippie Show. Episode 50.
50.
They ain't stopping. Son, how long we been here?
Supporters,
man. It's a good year.
Yeah, man. It's 13 months, man.
Stay tuned. We got a lot of new things coming up. A lot of new artists.
Talk to him, Mike.
You know what I mean? I'm just happy. I'm happy. I know. We gonna get an interview up here soon. Y'all don't know, we running the whole spot. It's House of Fire.
House of Fire.
Every week we got an episode coming up, so I'm gonna just leave it with that. We out of here.
Yeah, hit them hand claps, man. We've been trying to get Mike on his show.
I like
He's
that.
been hiding, man.
I like that.
He's been hiding in the next room behind the board. It's great energy, man.
Yeah, man,
That's Fuego, man. Fuego the GOAT. You know,
That's
fire
a fact,
God.
man. That's a fucking fact, man. But
Yeah, man. I just want to say, I actually am surprised and shocked on how far we've came. And to be honest, man, and I appreciate you, man, getting me out the house every Tuesday,
word.
having me actually looking at current events and
Working them brain muscles, we would have been in the crib playing Red Dead Redemption or
yeah,
something.
I'll be on. Yeah, I ain't even start that online joint. This is what I'm saying. I think I gotta renew my PS4 joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only a year to a 2K, only because I got that for $19. But you know, I appreciate coming here, vibing with Mike, talking to the artists, the entrepreneurs. That's what I wanted to say before the last episode with LXD and Manny Wave. We had two entrepreneurs on the show, man.
Yeah, my son.
And I feel like I really want people to go check those episodes out and listen to these brothers.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Especially
Aspiring, and they're doing things, man. That's outside of rap and selling clothes, and not to knock none of that, but this is what I was talking about.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We know we connected to so many people where everybody should get some shine, man.
Everybody, man. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
fact.
all about support. You heard what Hope just said, man. They've been calling us crabs in the barrel before I was born. The lead nigga just
Crabs not supposed to be in the barrel. They supposed to be out on the beaches and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
free. So I really like that freestyle that he did right there, man. I really wanted to go to that show, but you know what I mean. That's for the.
I was in Mass when I seen that.
He was in Boston, right?
I was in Mass,
that
bro. I pulled up in Boston. We drove to a town
Oh,
where
it's called Mass.
for 2 days I was out there, and the only black
Scared.
people I seen scared. You know, I ain't never scared. Only black people was me, Mike, and my boy Chris Mills. Shout out to Chris Mills, who battled QP quantum physics.
But
Kicked his ass out there. But I enjoyed myself, man.
that's what's up.
Made my return to Boston. I ain't been out there in years. I used to be out there moving.
Yankee.
Shout out to
Boston,
Lynn.
you know what I'm saying?
Yankee fan in Boston, Yankeed out with giant shit
Get
on.
nasty, you heard?
Shout out to Lynn, man. I used to be out there. Glenn was cool, treated me good. But I was out there with my boy Chris Mills, me and Mike, and Bubba Ford was out there. Bubba did his thing. But we linked up with my boy Chris Mills, So Clear, Cake Life shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Vibed out, man. I needed that. I think that's why I feel so refreshed right now.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying?
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah, but basically the same thing with me. I stood in the hood though, but I spent it was wifey birthday, you know what I'm saying? So we did some things, went out and shit, took her to go see Avengers. And,
Oh yeah, Avengers was fire.
yeah. No,
We gonna get to it.
we'll get to that. I got a different opinion of his. I've been hearing both. My opinion and your opinion. Kylie told me he didn't really like it. My barber told me he didn't really like it. Lewis texted me. He was like, "Yo, the only thing I got from this is that Chomp Chop was real." I was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. Get him. Don't text my phone, bro." Shout out to Lewis, man. Go check episode 48 out, man. I love that episode, man. He dropping some gems for y'all, for real. Go check that out. But how we gonna start this episode out, man? It felt good. Like I think,
B-sides too, man.
yeah, we got some nice news this week.
B-sides too.
Hove killed the fucking Webster Hall. Webster Hall's reopening.
Webster Hall.
Yeah,
It
so
was fucking pouring.
they had to get the king there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that day, a lot of things happened. Schoolboy Q album dropped. URL.
No, that was the next.
That was
day.
the next day.
Cassidy
What else
and
happened on
Goods.
26? Yeah,
That just kicked off the
the
weekend.
Avengers came
Avengers
out.
dropped.
Yeah, Hove.
Oh, that's it. Ain't nothing else to do with that night.
Yeah.
You either going to see Avengers or you was going to see Hov.
Yeah.
And it was pouring.
But
And all watching playoff games.
so since we couldn't be there, you know what I mean, we just seen a lot of news on our news feed and all that. What you want to bring up about it?
He brought Cam out, bro.
He brought Cam out, right?
Nas isn't a big thing anyway. That was a big thing 14 or something years ago.
Yeah, that's always. You know what I mean, that's there now. We already know they working together and all this stuff. But
they got tracks.
To bring somebody out like Cam, where it seemed like grudgeful, that shit was grudgeful.
Man,
before they signed,
man,
that's crazy.
Cameron, from the outside looking in, I'm just saying, from a Rockefeller man, ROC for life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From that perspective, Cam coming into the Rock kind of like fuck shit up.
Wow.
Because remember when Dame made him like vice president or some shit?
But that part, that's what fuck shit up.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Not musically though.
I'm not talking music.
Yeah, because like he fit with the Rock. Dipset fit with the Rock.
Yeah, but you added some Harlem niggas into a whole.
You added another alpha dog to the situation, and you and Hov already alpha dogs.
A more sporadic, braggadocious,
out there about it. Yeah,
egotistical.
Not gonna hold his tongue for Hov.
And younger.
Yeah, and that shit was since. When was that? 2003, 2004. That they.
You heard the rumblings around when Welcome to New York City. I win Cam's first album when you was hearing that shit.
And them two on tracks together is fire.
That shit was amazing, bro.
That track is so fire.
I remember when that shit came out, man.
Yeah.
Remember I had the big ass speakers in my living room on Madison.
Mm-hmm.
So I blasted that shit. That shit used to come on, boom, 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 boom. I don't even listen to that song.
Welcome to New York.
I don't listen to it because they never reconciled. Now I can listen to it. I'm happy Jim Jones is on stage, which is not a surprise. Which is like,
yeah, because he was
he working with Rock Nation. That's why it's like, okay, cool. It makes sense.
And you know, I don't. Cam, for me, Cam always been the dude that like he could even beef with the people that he like. He looks at the game as the game. This is the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
His money,
like,
bro.
It's about the money. Like, if I got the chance to go at Hov.
Cam now. Cam before was different, bro.
But he was still strategic.
That nigga was
even back then, though.
Yeah.
He might have did it out of I don't give a fuck type shit, but he was also strategic.
Yeah.
Because he carried it on.
He been all them niggas. He about his money,
Mind
bro.
you, Jim Jones said, remember when they said that Jim Jones said that that he told Cam they should start a beef together, right?
Yeah,
but Cam
a few times.
Cam like, nah, not me and you. Like, if I got the chance to go at Hov, that'll bring more light to us. So maybe it didn't happen like that, but I'm saying like his wheels start rolling like that. He's one of the most strategic rappers that I know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I said from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
That's when you start to see turmoil with Rockefeller, and that shit was like, what?
But when I saw that picture, because my cousin put the picture of Tanner, right, and he's from, you know, and he's a whole fan, you know what I mean? But he was a Dipset fan because he's younger and he was that age, you know what I'm saying? He put that picture up with Hov and Cam. I was like, oh. Then I saw on Revolt or All Deaf on Instagram, they put the video out where they was doing the song. I was like, yes.
Do you think that's more of an old nigga moment? I'm not speaking for them.
On both sides, right?
I'm not speaking for them. I'm talking about for us.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an old nigga moment?
Nah, not yet. It's like nostalgic though.
You don't think these young niggas like so?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's an old nigga moment.
It's niggas in our age range moment.
You see how you seen it? You like, oh, and I was like, oh shit, he brought Cam.
We felt that, yeah. Yeah, that's how these kids gonna feel with like, I don't know, who's beefing.
Yeah, whoever's alive.
I mean, that's how they felt with Meek and Drake. You know what I mean? Probably, cause it ain't the time that they was beefing wasn't that long. Bro. Yeah, you right. They I don't think if they gonna get that feeling, but for us,
That's amazing, bro.
That's amazing. And that, what you've been saying for years, that's going to bring the cycle of hip-hop back to New York. East. You know what I'm saying? Because, like Fat Joe said, he said, yo, when I heard Cam and Jim Jones dissing Nas, saying they gonna slap his kufi off, I moved to Miami. That's when I moved to Miami. That's when I said, oh, New York is not gonna be New York no more. I'm out.
That's when you be like, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, what we doing here?
You got Cam on the come up getting hot with a whole crew. We trying to get Nas back on it. You like, yo, when I see you, I'm gonna smack your kufi off.
Oh, hold on.
What?
We not respecting the legends? Damn. So yeah, to that premise of Fat Joe saying, yo, that's why I moved to Miami, because it was unity and togetherness down south. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't like that. That's corny.
East Coast was like, no, but it's to our point. It's to the point that I'm saying right now.
Bro,
like,
that's corny. That's not valid.
What you mean?
I gotta have a talk. What you mean? What I mean?
What you mean?
What you
like,
mean? What I mean?
He's saying that's what he saw, and he was like, yo, I'm not a part of that.
So you run somewhere else and help them.
But he was already.
So you run somewhere else and you help them build their shit up to get
I
help.
don't see if it's helping them.
Fat Joe was part of that Miami run, bro.
Yeah, but he was also part of the run when 50 was going at every New York artist. Like, he see where it was going. He was like, come on, bro, we're not doing this. And if you can't do nothing to stop it, I'm like, all right, let me get out the way.
I don't like it.
But
I don't like it.
It goes back to the premise of what I'm saying is Hove is the one to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be like, to bring Cam out, they both major staples. Like, you can't tell the story of hip-hop without both of them.
Like, Papoose and Fat Joe cool now. Don't nobody give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas don't even remember that they had a fight.
But don't tell me that it wasn't a big thing for him and 50 to dap each other on stage during Chris Lighty's funeral.
Only because 50 was 50.
But Fat Joe is Fat Joe. You just don't like Fat Joe.
No, that's not what I'm saying, son. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Them niggas there, and I love the lives. I'm talking about all them niggas. None of them niggas mattered when 50 was going at him. That's why it was like
the right people.
That's why when Piggy Bank and he made the video. That's why it was so like funny, because it's like, look what he doing to these niggas, and it's like, it's Fat Joe, like 50 chill. You know what I'm saying?
I think, all right, I guess you're not getting what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about in New York. I'm talking about the broad picture. Like, niggas wasn't paying the locks and Fat Joe and Nas any attention outside of New York, bro.
But
so it's like, why is 50 doing this? Oh,
because they did the song with Ja Rule,
right?
But so then when you get the person like Kim and Hove, or 50 and Fat Joe, or hopefully one day 50 and Ja Rule, never gonna happen. But when you get those people to reconcile, and that's gonna push the culture forward. Especially back East Coast, the Beast Coast, we need this back. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know.
So ever since Cam started going that hole, his career has been on a decline rap wise.
Cam?
Yes.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. Mostly all these niggas when they do that though.
But that was a great hip hop moment, man.
I love that.
Jim Jones on stage.
The Nipsey tribute
the
joint.
Intro we just put.
Bring out Cam.
He spit.
I seen the track list that he did from the B-sides, and this is what I would have wanted to be at. He performed everything that he never performs, bro.
That's a fact.
That nigga did where I'm from. I mean, he did where I'm from at the Fade the Black joint.
Yeah.
But
yo, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope to see that. Who else? Somebody else came out. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, but what?
I know Nas came out to the future.
Nas came out, but that's always gonna be a given when Nas come out. You know what I mean? Because they already did their thing. That was pretty big when they got back together, like Cool or whatever the case is. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Nipsey Hussle thing was I like that freestyle. That was to before he went into Somehow, Some Way.
We gotta make it about.
So he spit a nice little. What was that, like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes? He spit a nice little verse.
I don't know, because he might have been spitting before that. It's just what
the people put up, yeah.
Yeah, well, whoever was recording it.
Yeah.
Because he was rapping, they caught him in red.
But shout out to Hove, man. That's that shit right there.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
Nigga got the fountain youth in his crib.
Yeah, man. That's that guy right there.
What?
But we're going to get into a couple other things. So, shout out to Hove for always representing how he's supposed to represent, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, this was supposed to be the B-sides to be at. Because, you know, the first one he did, he probably was testing it out.
Yeah.
This one, he was like, I know what the people want to hear. I'm going to put that out.
That nigga did Welcome to New York City, bro. We gonna move on.
With Cam.
Like a fucking...
New York, we back, man.
I could die after he do that. And
Chill, relax.
Shit, if I was there, bro, and then I seen Fade to Black, I see him and the Cameron and Hove perform Welcome to New York City in fucking suits, bro, I lose my fucking mind. So, thank God I wasn't there. I got kids to live for. But
from that, I want to get into. We just want to get into this real quick, just so we could. It's not get it out the way, but just just put it out there. Rest in peace to John Singleton. You know what I mean? Producer, director.
Baby Boy,
Boys in the Hood, Illegal Tender, Fast and Furious 2,
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Plenty other movies that
Higher Learning. Some old shit.
I don't know, but cause I was telling you, like, his movies had an influence on us. You know what I mean? Cause those are the movies that we watched coming up. You know what I'm saying? So. And he was always preaching that.
Countless movies.
You know what I mean? Always preaching that right there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's
Black Power.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll put it on.
So it's sad that we gotta rest in peace. But you know, health is health, and you know sometimes things like this happens. And since we've been doing the show, we said this a bunch of times already. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like just celebrate their work, celebrate their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had a stroke and was in a coma. Yeah. But even family took him off life support. Yeah. It's just scary, man. 51 years old or some shit.
Yeah, because you see how I wrote it down, it was just like that. But then it was like, then the news came that he passed. So how old is he? Oh, like 50?
He was like 51 or something like that, right? Yeah, so my condolences to the Singleton
family and all that. Rest in power to the king, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah. Good
Black
job.
Kings, man. Good job. You know what I mean? Hiring people that look like you, giving them jobs,
giving them opportunities,
putting our story out there. You know what I'm saying? Because Boys in the Hood is one of the best movies. You know what I mean? It gives you a feeling of, you know what I mean, where you come from, like people that you see every day that you interact with. So. Then you got something like Illegal Tender, where it's probably something just off his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice story that he just wanted to say.
With somebody that's from right down the block from here.
Yeah. The star of that movie. I forget his name all the time, but that's that dude.
He and my son on Arrow right now, getting crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's
Baby Boy. Everybody loves Baby Boy. That's a hood classic right there. You know what I'm saying? Higher Learning, Remy. You know what I mean? Q, all that. You know what I'm saying? That movie, I love that movie right there. That's one of my favorites right there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, shout out, and rest in peace to John Singleton. You know what I mean? It's kind of corny to give news like that, but you know, we just had to report. You know what I mean? This is our job now, right?
Podding.
Yeah, we podding. We out here. We out here.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how they do these views and all this shit on YouTube. It be fucking with my head, algorithms and shit. But I just try to pay attention to it, because one day it's gonna switch up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they gonna make it more concrete. So just gotta keep your eyes on it, especially the deals that's be happening like Anchor with Spotify, you know, different things like that.
A lot of shit going on, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. After this episode, we're gonna after episode 50, I'm gonna start uploading the audios on Anchor. So It's gonna be on your streaming sites or whatever the case is. You guys could just look up the Don Core and Drican Hippie show on
the Don Core
whichever.
And Drican.
Y'all gonna be on Apple, on iTunes, on Spotify, on any of those platforms. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna test it out with the first 2 episodes, see how that work, and we're gonna see how that goes.
We're gonna take it from there. This number 50 though.
This episode 50 though. You know we out here. We also wanna try. If not this year, we'll do it next year. We want to try to do like a backpack giveaway for the kids this summer to go back to school with like a book bag and backpack and books with pencils. You know what I'm saying?
Pencils and composition notebooks.
So we might
erasers.
We might do that. You want to try that this year? We might set up a.
Yeah, we got it. We gonna talk to Bizzle. Bizzle said get with him, so we gonna.
So if we could get some support from you guys out there, we'll set up like a PayPal or something like that, and we'll put up the information for you guys, and hopefully $1, 50 cents, whatever you guys could give up. We'll come up with a limit, probably like what, $400, $500.
Yeah, we don't need
400. We don't need that much. 400, 300. You know what I'm saying? Just to get at least 150 book bags, books, and pencils. That's it.
Erasers.
That'll probably add up to like 300. You know what I mean? Go do something nice for the kids. If we could find a nice spot, permit whoever watches the show and is local and could come out and they got kids. I'm not getting no
permit.
You know what I mean?
I'm giving book bags with school supplies for kids.
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
getting no permit.
I just wanna bring smiles to somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? Even
like we
if
did
it's
for
just
the Thanksgiving trip. That was fire.
Yeah,
man.
that was fun, man. So
it should start to change my perspective on a lot, man.
Yeah.
I almost slapped somebody today though.
What?
Nigga he did that shit to my dog, bro. That shit really irks me, son. But my whole thing is this, son. Why he ain't say nothing to me first? You know what I'm saying? Like
if he could touch your dog,
like
greet him or something.
And all I said, bro, is, yo, don't do that.
He came out smart.
Nigga said, why not?
Oh.
So I took the Ray-Bans off. So I was like, you fucking know me. And you know how it goes from there. But I just found that, I just had to bring that up. That's just crazy to me. People feel comfortable doing that, bro.
People feel comfortable with a lot of stuff. I almost had to curse out, and I just got to this job. It's not even my first week. I almost had to curse out a coworker. He gonna start talking about if I believe in God and shit. I had to look at him and say, bro, ain't that in the handbook that we not supposed to talk religion at work? Like, I don't want to talk about this, but you don't believe in God, bro. Stop asking me what I believe in or not. I believe that I'm about to smack fire. That's what I believe. Like,
slap you real hard.
Please, let's not do that. Like that religion.
This generation is nasty. And
no, but he was an older cat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. And it's not about age. It's not just young. This is what somebody said to me, because they see me with the hat and the hoodie, and he like, yo, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many young dudes that are conscious enough to even wear. Like it ain't ultra dashiki doubt and shit, but it got flavor to it.
His point, yeah.
Right, and I know what you're doing. He like, it's kind of hard to be your age and have the blinders on to all the distractions around, like social media, the fucking fake news, the real news, all this bullshit going on. And I still know, you know, what's going on. I got my head straight and I can focus on it. I'm like, I didn't even think about it like that, bro. Yeah. That's why I said this generation is nasty.
Yeah, because they feeding you what to focus on when you could pick what you want to focus on.
Tiff asked me today. She said, did you ever record a fight? Hell no.
Hell no, because I remember watching fights without a phone in my hand.
And I remember a lot of fights going wrong.
Getting real, yeah.
Wrong.
Somebody dying, neck broke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't recording that.
Shit, I remember myself fighting them looking around and thinking, damn, I hope, you know what I mean? Nobody's like doing, you recording a fight? Like, wow. Yeah, but go ahead, get to your point. What she was meaning by that?
Yeah, see, like, I'm like, no. I said, that's why when we out and we see shit, and I tell you people are recording, I tell you, look, these are the fucking zombies. This is it.
Man.
You watch, cause she like Walking Dead. I'm like, this is it. This is the show you watch. Yeah, they not running around eating brains. They don't have no fucking brain.
Yeah. It's just in different forms in real life. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you see it. Yeah. But I ain't gonna get too deep into that because we live.
Yeah, we gonna talk.
Cats and Goods. You ain't watch that?
Nah. Before we get into that though, let's do this one right here.
What's that? Oh yeah. Especially after speaking about that.
Fuckboy, right?
Oh, fuckboy.
Fuckboy Dylan Roof.
I don't even like that.
Yeah. What? That title for him?
Dylan Roof. Death penalty.
Oh.
I don't like that.
You wanted him to be in the jail suffering to see what
them
happened?
to put that nigga in population, bro.
It ain't gonna happen, man.
For like what? Why not?
I mean, depending where he at. If you know what I mean.
I mean, he down there, he gonna have his crew with him.
I'd rather this.
You rather him be put on death row.
They should do it old school too, and let the town that he did it in stone him.
Or the church he did it in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to get biblical with this shit, nigga? We get biblical with it. You know what I'm saying?
Pour hot grease on him.
Throw these rocks at you, let people just stone you to death, and then
skin his ass,
skin you, and then all it. You know what I mean? Let's make. It's 2019. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, I say it's inhumane, and they probably about to fucking just shoot this nigga up. That's some crazy.
Something they need to do. If it ain't the electric chair, because the electric chair is pretty like crazy. That injection shit is trash.
Well, for those who don't know what we're referring to, the domestic terrorists.
What year was this?
15, I'm not sure. 15,
16,
15, 16,
14. One of them.
The domestic terrorists. Fuego.
Dylan Roof.
This shit said doo-doo-doo.
Dylan Roof. He walked into
domestic terrorist, because that's what the fuck he is.
South Carolina, right?
Yes.
He walked into a church in South Carolina, one of the famous churches in South Carolina. I'm sorry that we don't have names and landmarks. Murdered
a lot of worshipers.
I believe killed about 9 or 10, if I'm not mistaken with the number. That's enough. But you go into a church, you sit there with the people.
Yeah,
as you're part of it, you know what I mean, and soak in their energy and everything, and still pour your energy into that and kill people. So he had the devil working with him, you know what I mean. And I'm not too much of a religion and spiritual person, but that shit is nasty.
Yeah, they sentenced him to death. That shit is disgusting.
So they sentenced him to death.
That's not the only joint in South Carolina that was racial related that came out. That cop.
But I believe
the guy in the back.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that Dylan Roof. While you look that up, I believe that Dylan Roof deserved that. You know what I mean? The story is gonna continue until it really goes down. So I guess right now he's on death row. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Hopefully.
Yeah, they gave him 20 years to South Carolina cop. Remember when
he shot the dude
in the back when he was running?
Yeah. Like, by the trees, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
They gave him 20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Victory.
Yeah, that's another one. I guess they starting to see the injustice and the inhumane ways that these people are going about dealing with the other race. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That shit is not cool. Like we don't deserve all
some
that.
Shit is just undeniable. You just can't.
Yeah.
It's
like there's good and bad people everywhere. There's good and bad people everywhere.
Now it's visual evidence. He recorded that shit. You know what I'm saying? Catch that. But it's visual evidence now. It's not a cop on scene planting shit or tampering with evidence and they defending him because he's a cop. Cops investigating cops, policing cops. Like, that shit is trash. You know, like with this.
We have to, I don't know, man, because sometimes some people be making the right point. Like, you down to like you'll pick, like, you grab your gun from your closet or wherever it is in the morning, you know what I mean? And you step out and you're thinking, this is to protect myself from anything that comes my way, right? So the people that look like you, the same skin tone, anything, you know what I'm saying? But then when the cops roll up on you, like threatening you and know that they're gonna kill you, like you just give up. You know what I mean? The fight is over right there. Like, all right, you the cops. Like, like if you gonna be like that, be like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm killing you before I kill the person that I really want to rob or something like that in my neighborhood. Like, you oppressing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think we should go about things like that. But if you're about that, stop. Don't be scared when that person comes up to you and be like, "Oh, you're arrested." What you mean? This Wild Wild West, Jesse James type shit. You're not gonna arrest me.
People don't have that heart, bro.
Yeah, that's the difference.
That's the difference. People don't have that heart, and it's kind of why I believe in, like what Ho said, half what I hear, none of what I see.
Facts. But I had to touch on that because that's nasty. Once again,
I hope I live long enough to see that happen.
Condolences to all the families that he affected in that, because he affected the world with that. You know what I mean? That wasn't cool. So get out of here, buddy. Get out of here.
Get him up out of here.
Which one you wanted to bring up?
I said Cats and Goods. Did you watch that?
Cats and Goods. I ain't watch it, but I guess one of these days when you come to the crib,
I'm coming to the crib. I'm gonna show you that happened over the weekend.
I'd rather watch it.
It was trash.
City said Cats 2-1.
Listen, I'm not picking a winner. Niggas out here picking winners. Both these niggas is trash. Battle. This is like, let's be for real, bro. Yeah, like niggas be killing me, bro. Like you picking a winner, it's like saying, alright, his shit was less doodle than his.
Yeah.
You know, his shit stink a little more.
So who was a little less stinkier? Cass?
No, Goods. That's why.
Because he's still right?
So he was the less trash.
Yeah.
He was less trash. He was recyclable.
The face-offs was better?
The face-offs was way better.
Why they always got Queens Flip doing this?
They don't always have Queens Flip. Sometimes Smack dead drunk and not saying nothing. But I don't really like URL, bro.
I mean,
it's
most of them you seen already a lot.
Yeah, but niggas don't care. Niggas want that bag.
We about to get out of here.
Niggas want that bag. Why you saying on the mic? But niggas want that bag, so we gotta get to these.
Schoolboy Q album. What you thought about it?
Shaky hands. Some joints give me the bounce, but I'm not getting.
Pretty mediocre, right?
I'm not getting. You heard it?
Yeah.
I'm bugging.
Nah. Yeah, I think even he says it like in his interview. He said, "I just wanted to give y'all." Me having fun, so
he could have kept that shit.
Yeah, you're not giving us no substance with this album.
He could have kept that shit.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not that good. It's not that cute. And I'm highly disappointed, especially after losing Nipsey. I'm like, come on, Q, because you know I love West Coast music.
Yeah,
that nigga dropped the ball. That's my man, son.
His early shit is fire, but I mean, hopefully.
But this the first drop. Because even his first project, Setbacks.
But hopefully, if he get this reaction from a lot of people, he'll probably fix that. You know
I don't think he'll give a fuck about music anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I got from the album. Even though there's a few joints on there that I really fuck with, but I'm not getting that. Yeah. I ain't getting that.
Let's do this real quick.
What?
I thought Avengers was underwhelming. I went to go see it. When I went to go see it, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Sunday. It's a good movie, but for me to end the MCU, right? To end that like for me. It was like
this doesn't end the MCU. It's ending this phase.
Yeah, this phase or whatever.
Spider-Man's movie ends this phase.
Yeah. So I mean, it was cool. Go see it. You know what I mean? It's a good movie.
1.2 billion over the weekend.
Yeah, of course, niggas gonna go see that. You know
That's
what I'm
nasty.
But then,
Wish I was Falcon.
yeah, what you thought about it? You like
dope.
it? You like it? It was dope.
That was a dope movie. Like, I feel like if you was looking for a superhero, action-packed 3 hours, you're gonna feel how you feel. Once I seen the time limit of it, I knew what I was gonna expect. I knew what to expect. And, watching all of the video clips leading up to it, and having my own spin to it, it was exactly how I thought it was going to go, but just to see it is what I needed since watching this shit for almost 20 years. But I feel like it was a dope, I love movies, bro. That was a dope movie. Like, it was well written. Like, even, like, how I go to it. Not the screenplay, but the storyline to it. I ain't gonna get too many of the spoilers, but I like the 22, it's right back at it. And then it's like, damn, what we do now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I liked all
what
that.
I didn't like about it, for me, it didn't feel like an Avengers movie from jump. Like, from the opening scene, I was like, this how it started? Alright. Cool. The time thing. You know what I'm saying? That, I'm not gonna say the other word after time, you know what I mean? But I don't want to spoil it. But that kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, what's going on right now? But I understood it because, we watch Flash and shit like that, so we understand that premise. But I was kind of like thrown off. And then what Godly told me about how Thanos was still, still putting up a good fight without. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. But, I mean, I don't know. Then at the end, like, the final fight scene, it was like, all right, cool. It really didn't, nothing spectacular happened during that fight scene. It was just like, all right.
Something spectacular did happen.
What?
Captain America picking up. I don't know. Something did. You said nothing spectacular happened. That's one of my favorite scenes, though. But you said nothing spectacular happened, bro.
But, I mean...
That was, like, what you've been waiting for. Like, if you watch if you read
you saw How Was It Up?
The movie?
No. You saw him in it?
Yeah. But if you watch, read the comic books,
that's something that you was waiting for.
That's what you've been waiting for. That right there, and the square for him. But that was it to me. I didn't need much more. With the story already being what it is, how they brought him back into it after. Yeah, bro, that shit was dope to me.
That shit was cool. It was cool. Go out and watch it, man, because we've been sitting here to 2008 watching from Iron Man, right? That's when it started.
2008.
Iron Man?
Yeah, 2008,
That's when it started. That's when it really started, right? Iron Man.
Yeah, but I was watching Spider-Man and all that shit way before that.
All that shit.
But yeah.
Finally, get this Avengers shit out of my face.
We got Canelo and Jacobs on.
I don't care about that.
Who you got though? Yeah, you don't care about the Brooklyn boy.
Jacobs going.
Yeah, pick somebody. I ain't picking nobody.
Let's just talk about the draft real quick. We gotta get out of here.
Nah, fuck the draft. We talking about the
Daniel
playoffs.
Jacobs?
We talking about the playoffs.
Y'all drafted Daniel Jacobs though.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
We talking about the playoffs.
He was like cockeyed and shit. Like,
I don't know, nigga. He not even gonna play.
Bro.
Son, second round. Second want to talk about some niggas that probably won't even play next year.
This is why I don't want to talk about basketball, because basketball always get us stuck. But
how? We in the second round.
No, get us stuck talking.
Bro, come on.
Because I want to talk about Russell Westbrook, bum ass.
That's last round.
But Portland lost game 1.
Yeah,
right?
They lost last night.
Houston and Golden State about to be an ugly series.
Somebody getting punched in the mouth.
Yeah, the refs is really gonna fuck shit up, but
they fucked it up already.
Yeah,
they play tonight, right?
Yeah, they should be playing right now at 9:30, something like that.
All right. Milwaukee, Boston. I think
they got to lose in 5. Milwaukee about to get out of here,
Yeah, that first game was nasty. They lost pretty nasty.
22 points on 25 shots.
That's nasty.
Like that?
At home?
Come on, Giannis.
You nasty.
Come on, Giannis. That ain't Bron status, bro.
You horrible.
We know how Bron. I mean, niggas can say whatever they want, but when Bron get in the playoffs, it's playoff Bron.
They winning right now, though.
They winning?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Philly won. It's
on the board. I'm telling you, my niggas going to the chip.
It's tied 1-1. Oh, you going with you going with them
I said the Sixers is going to the chip.
Yeah. Denver won. Denver won.
Yeah, we was 7. Wrong. We was
wrong on 2 series. Oh, I was wrong on 2 series. I thought OKC was gonna win, and we thought San Antonio was gonna win.
We actually picked them to win prior to them even. Yeah, man. They lost the game that we predicted them to win when we was doing that show.
But Denver. I think they're gonna take out Portland in 6. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to count on Dame Lillard, man. That's that guy. But
that boy nasty.
Yeah,
nice,
he different, son.
Dame Dollar.
He different.
And he rap. He rap.
Nah, he spit balls. Yeah,
he rap just as good as he play ball.
He play ball.
No bullshit. Dame Dollar.
Yeah, man.
But the playoffs is heating up.
The playoffs is heating up. I like what's happening, but yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. I feel like we got a lot of this stuff out the way. John Havlicek passed away with the Celtics.
Yeah,
legend right there. You know what I'm saying?
We talk about that.
Yeah, we could just cause I mean, top 10 small forward. Probably, you know what I'm saying? And he was somebody that started the 6-man thing, though.
Yeah, we gonna have to one day sit down and really put these top position players together and break it down before we do the episode.
He was an 11-time All-Star, 8-time All-Defense, 8-time champion, 13-time All-Star.
That's work.
His career stats is 26-5.
That's work.
Celtics franchise records: total games, total points, total field goals made. He still holds those records
now.
Yeah, Larry Bird, not Paul Pierce, him.
Larry Bird broke his spinal.
Broke my back.
He broke my spinal.
But yo, cool, man.
What, man?
Thank you for the first 50. Let's make these next 50 even greater. Hopefully we on TV on y'all.
It's 50
streams, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we on TV sooner than later on y'all
Apple
cable boxes.
Title or something. Yo, holla at me, holla at me.
Holla at me, hottest podcast in these Brooklyn streets right now, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I really love all the support and everything that we get.
The boy Manny Wave made a comment like that. I forgot what show he said. Manny Wave, that was just
yeah.
He made a comment about that because, you know, he's from, I think he said he was out west just now. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, y'all like such and such. Y'all could be that at the East because there ain't none of that shit out here. And I was like, you're right, kind of right. Yeah. Opening my eyes more and more to what we doing here.
Yeah, we trying, man. Shout out to one of the...
Invitation is still open. You doing music.
Top 5?
Who? Yeah.
Gotta be.
It gotta be. That's
yo, man. Shout out.
The invitation is still out there. You out there? You doing music?
Yeah, we'll put the email under. Highlight us, email, DM us.
You got a brand you trying to
females, friends. Just pop up to the show. We need some female energy on the show. Even if you the artist, you do anything. Even if not,
you're not a friend.
Tanea, pop out. Anybody pop out.
I put
somebody.
We need some estrogen on
We
the
need
show.
some female energy, man. We know Mike got some female artists for us. They gonna pop out, but we got more coming for y'all.
I'm trying to get a stripper on the show.
We gonna need a.
I want to interview a stripper because I have some interesting questions for her.
We gonna give y'all different sceneries and all that coming
real
this
questions,
year
not nothing crazy.
So. But for Dawn Core, it's Drican Hippie. Y'all already know what we about to do. We out of here.
Out of here.
Episode 50. It's 50.